The only one that's going through tribulation and poverty. The Negroes, Latinos may be married. Right? It says, but thou art rich. Once you know this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the scriptures and who you are, you're technically rich in the spirit. You see what I'm saying? And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, but are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. So the ones that's over there in our land today saying that they are Jews, the Lord just said it throughout the scriptures. He knows them. They're saying that they saying that they are the Jews, but are not. All right, because these people, all right, these people, they worship Satan. All right, even they social, the secret society, the ones that come out that was a part of it. All right, they tell you the highest form of Freemasonry, you have to be a Rothschild, meaning. They even said that the children of Rothschilds are the children of Satan. You have to worship Satan. Mm-hmm. Right? When you go into these gangs and all this stuff that our people are in, they worship Satan. They take satanic ritual. Where they get it from? These devils. You get what I'm saying? So our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge who they are. They're destroyed for lack of knowledge of where we come from, who their Messiah is. All right? Our original tongue was Hebrew, not English. The only reason why our people speak English is because we were conquered by the British. Right. You get what I'm saying? The only reason why some of the Spanish people speak Spanish because when you go into the historical facts with the Taínos, they spoke Hebrew. All right? Christopher Columbus had a Hebrew interpreter named Luis Diaz to translate Hebrew. All right, to be able to communicate with the Taínos. Before they got conquered by the conquistadors, they were not speaking Spanish. They were speaking Hebrew. Because Christopher Columbus knew that the rest of these tribes, from Puerto Rico all the way down, he knew that they was part of the lost tribes of Israel.
And he found out about the new land through the book of Ezra, through the Bible. That's what made him want to go discover the new land, because he seen, well, where did these people go? Because in 2nd Ezra chapter 13, it talks about how they traveled into a new land. So Christopher Columbus wanted to know where that new land was, so that's why he said voice. He got this inspiration from the scriptures.
Right,
he was not Italian, he was not French, and he was not Spaniard. He was a fake Jew. He was a Kazakh.
He was a fake Jew. Because these real Jews, when you go into in the scriptures, they are the top tribe of Edom, which is they are Amalek. Right? That's the nation that the Lord had indignation forever against. And according to the scriptures, somebody get Obadiah chapter 1, go to verse 17. According to the scriptures, after in the Bible, all these other nations, including these damn devils, they're going to go into slavery. Because slavery is in the Bible. So when the Lord come back, they're going to be our slaves in the kingdom. All right, that's a future prophecy that's going to come to pass. Right. I know it's hard to believe now because of all the situations and things that we're going through, but that where faith come in.
I got it. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
All right, we all have 2 ears. All right.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So these devils funded for our people to go into captivity, right? These people that's on these signs. So the Lord said, he that leadeth into captivity shall what? Go into captivity. Mm-hmm. So eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. So whatever you have done unto his chosen is going to be done unto you. You going?
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
So he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. But when we was taught growing up, we thought God love everybody. Now it don't sound like love to me in the scriptures. The Lord actually hate these damn people. You see what I'm saying? Somebody get Romans chapter 9.
Right.
Right? Because the Lord going to tell you that he hate the nation of Edom.
And also, really quick, also all those slave ships and all the metal for the chains, all the rations for the slaves that they had to do, that was all paid for by those guys right there. Every war, they paid for. Both sides need money. Both sides. They all need shoes. They all need guns. They all need ammunition. Get money from them.
Pretty much instigating for keeping division on the earth while they sit and watch. Yeah, sit and bake cookies. That's what they're doing.
They show that on the last Star Wars. You ever seen that? They show this dude. He's selling weapons to the dark side, and he just keep going through the file. He also selling weapons to the light side. He profiting off of both sides, just like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they make it, because they make so much money off of both sides, that once everybody gets done killing each other, now they sitting good. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why they're trying to make us destroy ourselves. You see how you walking down the street peacefully and your own brother, yeah, and then look at you like, what you looking at? Like, bro, I'm just walking. You know what I'm saying? You don't experience that. Like before, people like they always trying to, but they won't do a cracker like that. They ain't gonna do the man like that. You see what I'm saying? They're afraid of, but they're not afraid of their own brother. And your brother can do more to you than the motherfucking crackers can. You see what I'm saying? Your brother can build you up, the crackers can't. The crackers can't understand this. You know what I'm saying? They cannot understand. It wasn't meant for them. It was only meant for us to understand. That's why it was hidden. That's why it was hidden for so long. Now it's coming back.
All right. Next scripture.
Romans. All right, this is Romans. This is Romans 9:1. It says, I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not.
So the truth is in Yahushua. All right. Keep going.
My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost, that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart, for I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach.
All right, this is Paul was speaking. He was saying, because Paul was, when we was talking in the churches, that Paul went on to teach unto the Gentiles. So when you come to find out, when you read in the scriptures, Paul was sent unto our people that was in a spiritually Gentile state of mind, saying that they Romans, when really they was Israel. You get what I'm saying? And to this day, there's nothing new underneath the sun. All right, our people are still in a strange state of mind, still not believing that they are the chosen. You know
And that
what I'm
was
saying?
also a curse. You want me to get it?
Come on, you get it.
All right, this is Deuteronomy 28:37. And thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword among all the nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Come on, so
Byword,
you got it.
a byword meaning we're not going to be called our native language or our native nation. All right, we're going to be called the African American. We're not the children of Scipio Africanus or American Vespucci. That's what African American were named after. You know, and that's just it. They try to give us the stigma of black, Negro. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep us away from calling ourselves the children of
African
Israel.
American, Afro American, colored, Negro.
All these different stigmas. All these different stigmas to try to label us, and now we accept it. That's just like, okay, let's go to the extreme. Like now our people say it's not. We don't call each other niggers. We call each other niggas. They try to accept that, right? Now, what's one word no dude like to be called? A fuck. Right? Somebody call you that, you might as well. If 1,000 people call you that, you might as well accept it and make it cool. If you accept being called a Negro, African American, or anything like that, if you accept that, then you should be able to accept that. Or be called a bitch, because you're not no bitch. So don't let that title be put upon you. You're not African American, so don't let that title be put upon you. You're an Israelite.
That's right, man.
Yashar, that's
That's
how you
right.
say it in the Hebrew.
That's right.
Yah, He, Shar, Prince, Allah, power. You're a prince of God. If you're a prince of God, what does that make you also? God. But they want the devil. What does the devil do? He tries to suppress and put himself as God.
Yeah, what these devils did. And this is somebody get Malachi 2 on deck, chapter 1. Because when you go in the scriptures, it let you know that they are called the wilderness of wickedness. But let's finish that first.
Romans 9 verse 3. It says, for I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites.
All right, according to the flesh, who are Israelites. So that Paul was sent unto the Gentiles, but Paul just told you who the Gentiles was. The children of Israel. Keep going.
To whom pertaineth the adoption,
Pertaining to the adoption.
and the glory,
In the glory.
and the covenants,
In the covenant.
and the giving of the law.
In the giving of the law. These people was given of the law. Alright, what is sin according to the Bible? Alright, sin is transgression of the law. Who is the laws given to? Somebody get Leviticus chapter 26, verse 46 from Bakashah. Alright, because the laws was given to these people. So when Paul was sent to the Gentiles, he was sent to people that was in a spiritually Gentile state of mind. Because the Lord don't care about these other nations. Alright, so
Yeah, get that. You know, okay,
you got it?
Leviticus, yeah.
You bring this out first?
Yeah.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, verse 46.
Keep that Paul out.
These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel at Mount Sinai.
Between him and the children of Israel on Mount Sinai. Alright? So the laws were given unto these people. Alright? So read that again, Babakashah.
Verse 46. These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel.
Between him and the children of Israel. It didn't say that he gave the laws unto the whole world. Alright? Bring that up.
Romans 9 and 4 says, who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of Yahweh, and the promises.
And the promises. So everything was given unto our people. Right? And the reason why we're not on top right now, because we broke the laws, commandments, and statutes. But the Lord is rising us up slowly. He's rising us up through the Spirit with His wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of His Son and who we are. Alright? Because the third temple is being built. You see what I'm saying? Alright? So,
I got two precepts. So going into just what he just said, all right. When all these curses came upon us because we chose not to comply to the law, statutes, and commandments which was given to us. We were supposed to be a representation of what godliness is like by following the laws of Yahweh Shai. All right, this is Deuteronomy 28:15. It says, but it shall come to pass if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh, thy power to observe to do all His commandments and His statutes, which I command thee this day, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 28, it says, the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of the heart. And the astonishment of the heart, that word heart in the Bible means la'ah, which means your mind. So we're meaning we went crazy in the cycle in the mind because our power turned its face away from us. So we had no understanding of conscience. We had no understanding of divine wisdom anymore. So we became just like these other nations, dumb. Because the wisdom was taken away from. Now you have carnal knowledge like architecture, engineering, and things like that. But then you have divine wisdom. Why are we here? How does the earth operate? How was everything created? Creation is still going on right now, right? Because like you were a Gentile 10 minutes ago, and now you know who you are. You see what I'm saying? Now you know you're an Israelite. So that's
right.
the Gentiles that Paul was talking about. The ones that were Israelites, they just didn't know that they were Israelites.
I got to preach it. This is Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered, this is Yahushua speaking to the disciples. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
So that's straight to the point. He was only sent to the lost sheep. Somebody get Acts chapter 5, verse 29. So he was only sent to the lost sheep of the house of Israel, which is our people.
That was you. Like you said, just 20 minutes ago. The lost sheep of the house of Israel. You was a Gentile.
Oh, sure.
Spiritual Gentile.
What?
And that's who He died for. But when we was taught in the churches, God loved everybody and He died for the whole entire world. That's a lie. That don't fit the script of the Bible. You get what I'm saying? So, but the Lord also said, beware of false prophets and wolf in sheep clothing. All right? So that could be anybody, right? Meaning that could be the ones that's in the pulpit or the ones that of the circumcision and not teaching the correct doctrine.
And in addition to that, how he was saying how we you were a Gentile 10 minutes ago, right? So boom, when he was saying when we would read the Bible during time of slavery, you know what I'm saying? We would get, if we taught it to our people the right way, we would get killed. All right, but now we're able to stand in great boldness and teach this word. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 20. It says, and though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. All right, so we ain't got to worry about, you know what I'm saying, them trying to, they're going to try to suppress His word, but they're not going to be able to suppress it now. All right, it says, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. And you saw us, we weren't even teaching yet, but you felt that spirit when you walked by. It says, and thy ears shall hear a voice, a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it, when you turn to the right and when you turn to the left. And that's what you walked up saying, yo, this sounds like good conversation. You know what I'm saying? We were just conversating about what we're about to get into and do. You know, right? And you said, and you just stood there.
I got a precept.
And you stood there and you're like, yo, this seems like good conversation. I need to be a part of this. That's what you're saying spiritually.
All right. This is Proverbs chapter 1. I'm going to start at verse 5. It says, a wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain unto wise counsel. So right now you attain unto wise counsel. All right, because we actually this is church right now. Right, the meaning of the word church means to call out. So you attain a wise counsel who we are and who our Messiah is, Yahushua, who the Father is, Yahweh. All right, saying their true name in the Paleo Hebrew, which is the Lashua Kodash, which means holy tongue. All right, speaking in our actual language. You see what I'm saying? So by you attaining wise counsel, you will understand who you are and who our people is. and why we're in the condition that we are in right now.
You got any questions, brother?
The lost book of the Bible. Lost books of the Bible.
Apocrypha.
Apocrypha.
Oh, and 3rd and 4th Maccabees. That's really it. Yeah.
But except for 3rd and 4th Maccabees can be found in the original, the Holy Bible, King James 1611. Yep. So those you can get. You talking about the ones that Martin Luther had commissioned to be taken out.
I'm Presbyterian.
Oh, okay.
So look, I see y'all the brothers down here, all brothers, sisters, whatever. I see y'all down here all the time, and I really want to hear this young man right here. I really want to hear what you're talking about because I already know for a fact our identity was taken from us. It wasn't taken from us through the slave trade. It was taken from us long ago.
Yeah.
Long ago. The Caucasus Mountains brought down the white.
Yeah, we just showed him that.
Yeah.
It brought down the now Israelites.
Yeah.
We know that if you were in Israel at that time, anthropology tells us. It tells us that we are the original people. The first
So,
woman.
well,
the first one. Go ahead.
Just real quick. Understanding that, why do you still call yourself a Presbyterian?
Because in the system that's set up nowadays, I understand your cause, and I totally agree with it.
Yeah, you cool.
No, go ahead.
I totally agree with the cause. I'm totally down with it. But in the system set up, you are looked down upon, and you know that.
Who, the Israelites?
You.
To my dad.
Exactly.
My color. Yeah,
This
yeah, I can dig
is
that.
looked down upon.
Okay.
All of us.
All right,
Is
but
looked down upon.
right.
So the way the system is set up now, okay, everything you're teaching is straight fact. You know, I mean, there's always some variance
Not
between.
what we teaching.
There's
You gotta
always-
prove it.
There's always some. I understand.
Let your yays be yays and your nays be nays. If you're gonna say that in front of this brother that we teaching,
Okay.
and you're gonna say it's iffy, you gotta prove it. Other than that, we about to end the conversation.
Okay.
Cause it's no in between. There's no gray
I'm
areas.
gonna continue to let y'all talk.
We teaching the truth.
Okay. I know.
So
I know.
if you you cool. No, brother. If you disagree just a little bit, and you say that in front of this brother, it could corrupt him. So if you disagree, he need to
That's why I
listen.
don't
You know
wanna
what I'm saying?
That's why I'm
Right.
tongue is silent. Though.
So that just out of respect, that's what I'm saying that. You know what I mean? So if you got something to prove, we'll let you prove it for hours. Yeah, we're gonna prove ours. But just let these brothers keep on edifying them.
Proverbs 20 and 24.
No disrespect at all, brother.
The Lord,
Yeah, I'm talking about for real. I mean that.
man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man understand his own way?
Yeah.
Right? And that's why you stop and inquire of the word. Right? A man's goings are of the Lord. Yahweh that you walk and attend to hear. All right, he opened your eyes to see and your ears to hear, and subscribe to the truth.
That's right, man.
I got a precept.
Okay.
And this go back to the what the brother Kanak was saying.
I add on, just as he had told you that as soon as the word is being taught, all right, hey, the devil come to distract and take it away, and that's why you got Esau, going to and fro with the skateboard, just going back and forth, just being the
Yeah,
devil that he is, all right?
Well, it can be anything, Anytime a righteous seed is being planted, it's always Satan that's trying to come and pluck it out. You
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Because like we said earlier, it's not the flesh and blood that we battling against. It's the spirit that's within that person. You know what I'm saying? That we battling with. So we used to it. It go through it all the time. You see what I'm saying? You got it.
So this is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15.
Keep that power up.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. All right, and I brought that up because you say, he was Presbyterian, he using the system and stuff like that. That's cool, but that's not the truth. That's you're using something else created the world. You Israel.
that's called trimming your ways to seek love.
Water. Thank you. That's what I meant to say.
Fine. And what did Paul say? That's not wrong. What did Paul say? Paul said we got to live in this world, but we don't have to be of this world.
Right.
All right, that's just it.
Yeah.
The system was set up designed to be against not just this. Because look who own the liquor stores, the Africans. They own the liquor stores, so it's not set up against them. It has nothing to do with color. It's who we are as a
Make
people.
another clip.
The spirit of Israel. They try to suppress that
20
spirit.
minutes.
If you're a devil and you wicked on this earth, why would you want a God around? You can't do the
Something on
dumb
there
stuff.
already too.
Yeah, I don't want to feel you say
Gonna
that's
check
too
you
much.
every time.